Hey guys, Sammy with Spark K9. Today you're going to need a slip leash, some food, maybe your e-collar, and a willing participant. This is Dipper to teach the treadmill. First and foremost, please give your dog a potty break before you get going. Once your dog has gone potty, you're going to want to have them just experience the treadmill and have it be a positive experience. You can see here Dipper is pretty willing to get up on the treadmill. He's willing to sit, lay down, do all sorts of things. So we're going to do this a whole bunch and just reward him for being on it. You'll notice I'm not using the e-collar at all during this. If I needed to, I might use the tone a little bit to encourage movement up onto the treadmill if I had a fearful dog who was worried about getting up on it, but clearly Dipper has no issues getting up on it and hanging out. So with that, we're gonna just do this a few more times. I'm going to leave this playing in real time to show you how many times, how quickly I get him up and on it. You are going to see me go around to the other side of the treadmill. I do always want to try to have the dog's head and body in the correct position and reward them in the correct position. So for example, having Dipper's head at the front of the treadmill. Next step, I'm going to turn the treadmill on to the lowest setting. This is really just to kind of help the dog hear the noises that the treadmill makes when it's on. It helps the dog visualize that the surface is going to be moving. You can't really see him, but he was staring a lot at me, so I went ahead and bent over. I touched the treadmill to kind of encourage him again to take a peek, see what was going on. Again, lots of rewards. Anytime he's having an interaction that's positive that I like, I'm rewarding him to make sure that he knows that like this is fun. We're going to do this and it's going to be fun. Even though these front paws might feel like an awkward moment for him, again, I still want to reward. That was really good effort, good attempt, good try on his part. Same thing here. Every time he's doing that, reward. Good job. And you can see he's like, oh, okay, he's thinking through it. I want him to know that this is going to be a good, fun, positive experience for him. So we do this a few more times and you'll see I start to use a little bit more of my leash. He also gets distracted by whatever is outside the window at the time. If I needed to, I could always close the window. I do find that that is helpful for some dogs to close it, but he was still pretty invested in the training session.
Oh, there you go, bud.
Notice that as soon as Dipper is on, facing the right direction, he's moving on it. I'm giving him lots of verbal praise. I'm also giving him food rewards because he's still taking food. It's not uncommon to have nervous or fearful dogs refuse food while working on the treadmill, and that's okay. You can simply just offer it. If they don't like it, put it to the side. It also can be a bit awkward moving at the slow pace. Dipper was doing pretty well with it, but if you're finding that your dog is struggling moving at a slow pace, just immediately crank the pace up a little bit for your dog. That's a more natural gait for them to be able to walk a little faster. You can see here I moved it up just a little bit, but Dipper was still a little bit awkward on it.
Yeah, you're so brave. Good job, buddy.
Once he's moving pretty well at the slower gait, I actually decided to turn it up. I could have turned it up to a faster pace a little bit sooner, but he was doing great even with the slower speed. You'll notice that I'm continuing to give him lots of praise and occasional food reward as well. I want this to be fun and exciting and a good experience for him. When we get get ready to wrap up, I give a dog the verbal cue of easy to let them know that we're going to slow down. Once the treadmill has slowed and then fully stopped, I do not let the dog just fling themselves off of it. You'll see here, again, I gave him lots of rewards, good job. I will release him off of it when we are ready. Otherwise, he is cruising. I'm so proud of the hard work that he did. Be sure to let me know if you have questions and hit that follow button.